Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the unaired pilot of Angel, something that I didn't even know existed. I'm going to put the commenter down below who recommended this to me because I really don't want to butcher your name by trying to pronounce it and pronouncing it wrong. But yeah, they commented on my Buffy unaired pilot video saying, can you react to the Angel one please? And I didn't know it existed. So went onto YouTube, typed in Angel unaired pilot and it came up. But it was less than 6 minutes long, so I was like, okay, maybe that's not the right one. So I googled it, Angel unaired pilot. All the videos that came up were like 5 minutes, 6 minutes long. I was like, what is going on? So I went onto one of the fandom wikis for Angel, and essentially it's a 6-minute pitch tape that Joss Whedon created to pitch the show to the WB to get picked up. Sometimes they call it an unaired pilot, but it was never intended to be on screen, so it seems like it's going to be a totally different thing to the Buffy one, because the Buffy one was a full episode that basically became the episodes that we know, or parts of it, whereas this one just seems like it's going to be something a bit different because it's just more of a pitch to say, here's the kind of theme of the show. So yeah, let's just watch the 6-minute video and just see what happens.
My name's Angel. I was born 244 years ago in Ireland. Small town, good family. 27 years into an unremarkable life, I met a woman. She told me she could show me a world I'd never seen.
Darla. So it feels like a promo, which I guess makes sense if it's a pitch tape.
I'm kidding. Life as a vampire was a constant thrill. Power, danger, the outfits. Good outfits. Never getting old, also a plus. But in the end,
still got the same sort of detective-y, noir, thrillery feel that Angel has.
Till I killed the wrong girl. Gypsies, in my experience,
but I guess it's kind of like recapping all of his story from all of Buffy that we know to people at WB who don't know the show, to say, look, we can do a show all on ourselves. It doesn't need to be, you know, the same as Buffy.
My endless life was worth living. Her name was Buffy. You might actually know her. She was my first love. I'm not saying it was an easy relationship.
Your first love? But you loved Darla.
But it was real.
First love with a soul.
I guess I knew it couldn't last. You see, gypsies, they pulled a funny on me. If I ever experience a moment of true happiness, my soul is ever at peace, I'll lose it. Become a monster again.
I'm not sure how I feel about this whole thing, but I guess it's not meant to be an episode.
So I had to leave.
So I shouldn't judge it in those terms.
I wanted to shut the world out. No more love, no more pain, no more demons. I figured life didn't have any more surprises for me. Alive for 244 years.
Nice to see David Boreanaz though.
I thought I'd seen everything.
He's always good to look at.
Then I came to LA.
What's this music? Am I gonna have to cut this out for copyright?
One hell of a
Probably.
city, man. Buckets of fun.
Doyle's in it.
Some kind. Little hard on the humans. People will get very lost. They get very dead.
This is different to the one that was in the pilot when Angel and Doyle were in the street, right?
Everyone's got their demons. You want to help yourself? Help them.
It's been a while since I've watched the Angel City of episode,
Give them hope.
but I think this is different to the one that we see. That shot was in the opening titles with the woman in the middle of the street. Yeah, it's just really setting the scene of how different this is going to be to Buffy. That's darker.
I think it's great that you want to help people fight their personal monsters. You shouldn't turn your back on the helpless. I'm just saying a nominal fee. I mean, why can't we charge the helpless? Monster fighting is difficult work, and we have rent. Hey, I'm not the one who's hung around for 200 years and never developed an investment portfolio.
I love Cordelia.
Okay?
Yeah, so they shot all these specifically
Come
for
with
the
office,
pitch,
man?
but they've then interpreted it again in the actual
Sometimes it's
episode.
easy making with the fisticuffs
Because
and all
that some of Cordelia's lines are exactly the same.
Now yourself in a fight, right?
But yeah, it's interesting though to see the start of the show, kind of where it
Not so easy.
came from,
Not all
what they
beans
put
are
together
born.
to
Not every damsel wants to be
from
rescued.
Reptile Boy. Yeah, what they put together to show
Imagine the price for
the theme of the show.
These powerful forces out here.
So we've got a really itchy nose.
Agents of pure evil. They've made great business out of people's despair.
They're not gonna like me stirring up the waters.
What,
No,
you're afraid of that?
no, they don't. Bloody Wolfram Heart. Yeah.
Wait, the masculine fella, aren't you?
Yeah, I might have to cut a lot of this music out. Which is a shame, because I hate cutting out music, because I always find it really odd that you can see the stuff, but not hear it. But I don't want to get copyrighted. Copyright claimed, I mean.
Charisma Carpenter,
Yeah! Shot from the Wish.
Glenn Quinn. From Joss Whedon and David.
That's what the
Leal.
shot's from. Okay.
Angel.
Wow, okay. Okay, for something that was only less than 6 minutes long, that was really interesting to watch as someone who's seen all of Angel a couple of times, and as someone who is a big fan of both shows. I kind of want to start by saying I think Angel gets a bad reputation a lot of the time. It's very different to Buffy, and I feel like the problem is a lot of people go into Angel expecting it to be more of Buffy, like more of the same, and it's such a different show. I mean, Buffy deals with her high school life and boyfriends and going through all these high school experiences and growing up experiences as someone becoming an adult whilst fighting monsters. Angel's done all that. Like, he's hundreds of years old. It's a totally different type of show. And so sometimes I just feel people judge it incorrectly because they go, oh, I don't like it, it's not the same as Buffy. Well, it's never going to be the same. They purposely made it different. Because if they tried to be Buffy, it would have then been like, well, they're just trying to leech off the other show. So if you've never watched Angel before, give it a go. I'd say watch the first season. Season 2 is where it really kicks off, like with Buffy. Season 2 is where it gets a lot better. But if you get to the end of season 1 and you're still not interested, then maybe the show's not for you. But season 2 onwards really where it gets good. So anyway, back to this video. It's interesting to see what Joss Whedon kind of wanted to put together in such a small package to sell the show to people. Because it really did hit the nail on the head with kind of the theming and the atmosphere of the show. All these like dingy alleyways and streets in LA. And kind of like the demons in the background, hidden away in the darkness. It's not like Buffy, which is quite a bright show at times, because it's sunny California. Angel was always pretty dark, and I guess a lot of that is that Angel is a vampire. So a lot of scenes take place at night. Not all of it, but the video did really kind of hit home what the feeling of the show was going to be. It was funny to see that they'd filmed specific stuff. Like, I knew the stuff on the rooftop was, when I was watching it, was filmed for this. Obviously, they used a lot of clips from Buffy as well to kind of highlight his backstory. It was interesting to see the shots that they filmed with Charisma Carpenter and Glenn Quinn that were like scenes that were going to be in the pilot, but like early versions of it. And it was dead interesting because it's like with the Buffy pilot, like I've seen this scene before, but it's different. And that was the same. So the scene with Doyle and Angel in the street talking about the city, and also the scene with Cordelia and Angel in what becomes Angel Investigations, where she basically says, we're going to charge for fighting demons, which is like a big root concept of the show, is that he's in LA, he's trying to fight some demons, and ends up setting up an investigation company, which they charge money to do it. So yeah, it really does, like, in such a small video, it really does encapsulate the main stories of the show, like the initial themes of the show, and I really enjoyed it for that. It was a weird thing to watch. I was a little disappointed when someone said react to the Angel Unaired episode, and it wasn't an episode. It was like a little 6-minute thing. But in terms of what it was trying to achieve, I find that very interesting actually. Like from a TV production standpoint, and from like a business point of view, it's interesting to look at it and say that 6-minute episode pilot pitch thing ended up leading to 5 seasons of a show. And well, regardless of what you think of the later seasons, the show as a whole I thought was pretty good. I think they maybe used a bit too many clips from Buffy, because from a show that wanted to separate itself from Buffy, it did tend to rely on a lot of clips from the show. Initially, I was fine with it because it was telling Angel's backstory, but then later on, when it was just random clips from the show, it had, for example, like the demon from season 3, episode 1, and the guy who rips his face off. So it just like that, when it started to get later on, it was just random clips of Buffy. I was like, you're just filling out space and time now. When I felt like they could have done something a bit differently. But overall, it was an interesting concept to watch and react to as someone who's seen the show. Anyway, let me know what you thought of the pitch video down below in the comments. And is there any other Buffy or Angel videos or anything else you want me to react to? Yeah, thank you for watching, guys. And as always, my name is Scott. I hope you guys are all well and taking care of yourselves. There's some videos to my right that you might be interested in taking a look at. Subscribe if you enjoyed this reaction. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.